Hey everybody, happy 30th of September to you. I am super excited about the General Conference coming up this weekend, and I'm really anxious to listen to the Prophet President Nelson and his counselors and the 12 apostles and other general authorities talking to us, testifying of Christ, and teaching the gospel in their conference talks. So I've seen a few videos on YouTube that are talking about preparing for General Conference, and I want to kind of give you my thoughts on General Conference preparation. I have my rituals, I guess I could call them, of things that I do to prepare, and then I have some things I attempt every 6 months to get my family ready, and my kids are young, so they tend to because sitting still for 10 hours, that's a lot to ask, and so I try to I've done the Eminem thing, or if you hear this word, then you get this, or play the bingo game. I've done the coloring book, the General Conference coloring book. I've done a lot of everything. So today's Wednesday. Conference starts Saturday morning. I've still got a couple of days to try and come up with some ideas for my kids, and I gotta have a plan A, plan B, because let's see, the oldest one is 9, and then the other two, they're I probably just ought to have like some Legos or something, and let them try and build, I don't know, some sort of tower or something. But anyways, what I normally do, and I've done it this way for the last 6 years, is between conferences, I'm reading one conference talk a week, and I try to focus on one. And so I'll try to just read through it the first day of the week, and then see what I can get from it the second day, if there's anything that really stands out to me, and try to pick out certain principles and concepts or themes and apply them into my life. Try to see where there's application from a particular conference talk, and how I can improve my life in that. And I've made that a habit throughout the last 6 years. However, this past year, I would say, from April till this conference coming up has been a little rough. I've done a lot better. I think 6 months prior to that, from the October 2019 to the April 2020 General Conference, I struggled quite a bit to stay with it, and ended up having to double up. There's 26 weeks in between conferences in the year, and or I guess from April to October and October to April is 26 weeks, right? Because there's 52 weeks in a year. So if I were to study one conference talk a week, that would give me 26 conference talks. Well, General Conference blesses us with more than 26 conference talks. So if I'm doing that regularly and consistently, I'm still going to have to double up towards the end to be able to study and read every single conference talk that's been given. And I'll usually start so conference ends on Sunday evening. Monday, they don't quite have the printed talks available, so I will go and listen or watch the video or listen to the audio of a particular conference talk, and then I'll create a spreadsheet of the talks, and I will kind of check them off and write the date next to the title and the speaker, so that I know, I guess, when I studied that talk, and I if I'm ever need to, I can go back and reference any kind of notes that I've made in my journal or anything like that. But one question I had was wondering, are they going to stick with the theme of the restoration and the commemoration of the 200th year since the first vision? And I think that's a given. They always talk about Joseph Smith and the first vision of God the Father and His Son Jesus Christ in the Sacred Grove in Palmyra, New York. So there's always new people joining the church, so of course they're going to mention that. That's a huge, significant part of our history as members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and so of course they're going to mention that. But the reason I was pondering that question was because earlier this year, President Nelson had said, and I think even in General Conference he had mentioned that they were going to mark 2020 as a year to commemorate the first vision and the commencing events of the restoration of the gospel of Jesus Christ. So absolutely. Now I don't know what y'all's plans are, but I would definitely encourage y'all to do what you can, get your rest, and try to come up with activities for your family to help them be more engaged and attentive and alert as best as they can at their young age, if you have young children like me. But I hope you enjoyed conference this weekend. I'll catch you later. Bye.